Previously on Mo's Rants.
He pulls up to the crib Dola. Now, when Palomar opened the door, I said, very interesting. Very interesting. Now, when I was at the age of 15, I didn't have these kind of opportunities. I was a little fat kid. Wasn't no adult girls showing me no, you know what I'm saying? Well, I did have a girl that was a senior when I was a freshman. But I ain't really have her. She just said I was a cute little kid. But you know, I ain't get the Palomar experience. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm glad I didn't. I may have been traumatized. Look how Kanan turned out. Kanan got a piece of this, and he shouldn't have, because we couldn't reverse these roles. We couldn't put that on TV. But they let Palomar throw that monkey to this young boy. Young boy, 15 years old. He born in 75, 91. Yeah, he about to turn 16. He's like, oh, thank you. He didn't even know how to talk around a woman. You know what I'm saying? He a kid. He don't know nothing about this. You seen how Kareem was? Where Kareem get it from? She get it from her mama. Yeah. Talking about, you got a girlfriend? Kanan said, no. She said, well, we go together. Excuse me? I don't think we do. But Kanan shows up and Palomar in here looking good too. You know, she had the candles lit. She trying to get, yeah. She over there, she big kicking it. And look at the locks they got on this door. Look at the locks they got. They got the top. They got the other one. You got, then they even got the motherfucking chain you got to put on there. And then they got the little handle knot. Man, they ain't playing around. They heard about what goes on at the Baisley projects, what goes on over at the 40s. We ain't having that shit up here. We ain't gonna have no evil in my house. But anyway, let's get back to Palomar. Palomar's talking about, I'm glad you had that gun and it protected you. I'm like, whoa, man, come on, man. You can't be using that kind of voice to this young man. Kanan was like, well, I'm just turning the gun in. She started kissing him. Kanan don't know what to do. He's like, what? And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, really? This is what was going on in the 90s? 91, I was 6 years old. Yeah, I wasn't doing, man. Kanan don't know what's going on right now, man. He don't know what's going on. Can we all agree that Palomar was 1,000% wrong and we seen this coming a mile away? Now, I knew that she was going to do something to help Kanan, but I didn't think she was going to throw it at him like this. She started kissing the young boy and he don't even know what to do. He was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all to the bueno. Man, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's full circle, man. Palomar wilding out, though. She looked good, though. She looked good, but her character, I can't even rock with her, man. I wanted to rock with her because I was thinking we could do this. Kanan and Kareem, and then me and Palomar, we all go out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the new mentor for Kanan since Symphony got a job, right? He going to North Carolina. So you can come over with your girlfriend Kareem and me and Miles, we go do our thing. Come on, Kanan. Anyway, she just seduces our young boy and he don't know what's going on. She kisses him, he backs off. Then she kisses him again. And he's like, are you sure? She said, yeah, man. She said, I don't see nothing wrong with a little. And we like, ew. How did Palomar know that Kanan needed that gun the day Freddie jacked him? Well, because she knew Kanan was asking for knives. Remember when they came over to the house, they were like, hey, do you have any knives we can use to go cook? Because they didn't have nothing downstairs. So if some kids are asking for some knives, you know, they into some nonsense. Ask yourself, when's the last time like a 15-year-old, like your niece or nephew, came over to you and it was like, hey, Unc, like, what's up, man? Hey, you got a knife? A knife for what? First of all, what are you cooking that you need an actual knife for? Any knife that you got at the house for the cooking that a 15-year-old is gonna be doing, man, you don't need no real knife. Now, Kanan ended up staying over here all damn day. Kanan stayed over here all damn day. He laid up like it ain't nothing. That's how you know Kanan, man. Like he young. You supposed to stick and move. Pop, pop. She take you in there, you do your thing, you dip. Now I'm not condoning what Palomar is doing. I'm just saying for the guys above age doing their legal thing, man, you don't be laid up like this. And they in there, Kareem come in talking about, hey, Ma, when does this milk it's stinking here? It smell like, wait a minute. Ma, what you doing in there? Kanan like, oh, Kareem. Palomar didn't even care. Palomar in the bed looking like, it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. No, they ain't use no rubber. Palomar went in there, her nasty ass. You already knew what she did. She took full advantage of Kanan. She was kissing him and he was acting like he was blank, man. He talking, J5. He over here locking up and shit. He ain't never had nothing like that. You see how Kareem was? Kareem just got on top of Kanan. That's that young thing. That's what they do. They just jump into it. Palomar older, so she know what she's doing, but she shouldn't be doing it on no child. But she came in talking about, Ma, when does this milk expire? Now, if you didn't know, the expiration date on milk comes from, I forgot what mobster it is, but his daughter got very sick from drinking spoiled milk. So that's why expiration dates got put on milk cartons. Because I think, was it alcohol? I forgot who it was, but that's just a fun fact of why expiration dates are on milk and other products. So she came in. First of all, you open that milk up and you smell that stink. Woo! You can smell that funk with a cold. You don't drink that milk. If you open up the milk and it's chunky, you don't drink that milk. That's the first way you can look at it. But she ain't know. She came in there and all she seen was Kanan in there sweating his ass off. Palomar laying on the bed doing what she do. I'm like, man, what kind of house is this? She threw the milk. Now, if that milk was expired, you know that milk about to stink. That milk about to stain the wall. It's about to be funky in that room. Kanan talking about, man, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? I gotta go. Palomar said, you ain't gotta go nowhere. This happens all the time. Rule number 1, ladies, you gotta learn how to keep a man. That ain't me talking. That's Palomar talking. Palomar told Kanan, these women gotta learn how to keep a man. Tasha St. Patrick, you should have learned how to keep James St. Patrick. This ain't me talking. This is Palomar talking. Yeah. I said, Palomar, what? Barbara said, do I think this is Palomar's first time with one of her daughter's boyfriends? Definitely not. I don't know. Maybe the first time with one of her boyfriends, but like as far as a young boy, I doubt it. As far as a young boy, nah, but maybe with one of her boyfriends, because this is just convenient that Kanan is here. I mean, how many? I don't know, man. We can only speculate, but we do know that Kanan got it on, man. 15. Yeah. 15. Kanan, we about the same trajectory. Yeah, we about the same trajectory. 15. Toya said Palomar's mother. Man, now we going all the way down the family bloodline. Like, damn, how far does it go back? Her great-great-grandmother been like, what? Who gave us these facts? And then Kanan, after all this happened, and like Neek said, she threw the milk and called her a hoe. Kanan got back in the bed. I said, Kanan, you got to get out of here, young brother. Kanan, you got to get up out that bed. Get up off of that thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up out of there. But Kanan got some, and we all expected it, but I didn't think it was going to go this way. I didn't think that she was going to get caught. I'm thinking they may have, you know what I'm saying, he may have smashed, and that was it with the gun. The conversations with Taddy. Yeah, Power should be on right now. 9 p.m. It should be on right now if you haven't watched it. If you got the app, it comes out Saturday night at midnight. Yeah, that is one thing. Think about it, Joe. They had spoiled milk in that refrigerator. Palomar sits her ass at home all of that. You gonna smell that milk, especially in a milk carton. Oh, that funk is getting out. You gonna smell spoiled milk in that refrigerator. And it don't look like they got AC because when Kanan got over there, he was still sweating. He was sweating before they even made it in the room. Rock about to snap when she see Palomar. Remember how young Rock was when she slept with Detective Howard? She not gonna want her son to go through the same thing. Yeah, so I did watch the trailer. I put it up. So of course, we're gonna talk about the trailer at the end, but it looks like Rock's gonna pull up on her because Kareen, she went and told. Now I'm assuming the reason Kareen knew where Kanan lived, like they're not gonna give us the whole picture. We're just gonna say that they've been together for a while, so she knows where Kanan lives. Because she pulled all the way up on Rock, talk about Miss Raquel. She's like, who are you? She said, I'm Kareen. Your son is sleeping with my mama. I got something I need to tell you. Rock is like, wait a minute, sleeping with your mama? Girl, I went to school with your mama. Palomar been a hoe since 74. Hell, Kareem might fuck around and be Malcolm's daughter too. She might mess around and be Malcolm's daughter. Who knows? That would be some nasty shit. Man, they ain't gonna do that. But Detective Malcolm Howard, he's been paying for that monkey for 7 years. He was messing with an underage criminal informant. Detective Howard, we can't put it past who he just slept with in these streets. Now, how do y'all feel about her telling Rock that your son sleeping with my mammy? What do y'all think about that? Now, I was on Brillo's channel. They were talking about Corinne snitching, but this is a kid. This is a 15-year-old kid. She just called her mom smashing her boyfriend. What else is she gonna do? She got to live there. She got to go back and smell that funk every night. And another thing, see, living outside your means. It ain't no reason to have no North Face jacket puffer on when you living in the hood like that, man. Tell Palomar to save some of that money and get y'all the hell up out of there, man. You going to school fresh as hell, but you living in, man. We got to save that money, people. We got to spend that money on shit that actually means something. Coming out fresh don't mean nothing. I'm a white tee. This long sleeve was worth $4. $4. Wavy said it's not snitching, it's just messy like her mom. See, I don't want to put nobody's parents in this situation because this is fucked up what Palomar did. But come on, man. It's a 15-year-old kid. She called her boyfriend, smashing her mom. She got to go home. And the mom just act like it wasn't nothing. The mom was in the bed, still going at it, talking about Kanan. I'm thinking back at 15. Shit, one time, I got to go home. It was enough for me. I ain't know what I was doing in there. But Kareen, she done told. So Rock's going to have to handle that because Rock is doing it for protection. Like you guys mentioned, the full circle. She doesn't want Kanan going through the same thing she went through. But it's also, this is going to be clouding Kanan's judgment. We all know, hey, let's be real. Let's be real. It's manipulation. Whenever them older folk get with them, Kanan's mind ain't developed. So Rock is also looking at it like, hey, we making plays. I can't have Kanan getting that monkey thrown on him by this adult. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanan's gonna make bad decisions. We see how Uncle Marvin and Lulu, Kanan gonna be giving her money. You see what I'm saying? So Rock got to get over there to protect her son, and also I can't even say lead Kanan down the straight path because Rock ain't led this kid nowhere but off a cliff. From episode 1, we seen her go back to the school, put them, what was she putting their batteries in the damn sock? From the time we seen Kanan at 5 years old, what'd you say? Okay. Rock's been fucking up. I just got the call. They called me from New York and said, Rock been fucking up. I said, I can confirm that. Good. Well, that's Miss Palomar, the nasty one. So from what we seen in the trailer, it looks like it might get a little bit ugly. It looks like it might get a little bit ugly next week. This is one of the clips from it. You see, Rock goes over there and she confronts her, and there's a gun to the head. There's a gun to the head. We don't know if Rock gonna get rid of her or Rock just gonna talk to her. As the young group, the Migos would say, it's just gonna be a little bit of straightening. Nothing too serious. Not a scuffle. None of that. Just you better get the hell away from my son. It would actually be good to see Raquel pistol whip somebody. We done seen her tote that iron. I want to see her pistol whip somebody. Especially in that situation. You can't just go over there and threaten Palomar. You're gonna have to go ahead and pink right aside of that head. That's the only way that Palomar's gonna get this through her head. That what you doing is wrong. I don't think Rock will pull the trigger, just the fear of God in her. True. And y'all know what I always say. Listen, a mind full of scared is better than a mind full of lead. Remember that. Palomar, I hope you get your act together, because what you did is despicable. First of all, Kanan, I apologize. We had the OG power and people were talking bad on you. They didn't know how you grew up. You were a product of your environment. You didn't stand a chance, man. You didn't stand a chance. You didn't have any family members that actually taught you what you needed to know. So we're going to continue to talk about Kanan.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.